Violence happen, a lot of drugs happen, and you know, this is where you have to hang at. If you grow up in this area and you don't have money, you grow up in poverty, these are the areas that we hang at. So
circumstance, and then it kind of starts out negatively, regardless of what it is, and then it kind of shifts to something positive. And nobody notices when he starts to get better, right? Then, as it started to you know, I felt better about myself making fun of it because 50 Cent claims that Diddy makes him uncomfortable. Since the early 2000s, 50 Cent has been gently criticizing Diddy in public via rap songs, interviews, and of course, amusing memes in October 2023 as jokes. During his final lap tour, 50 seemed to take things a step further. He discussed why he no longer enjoys attending Diddy's parties, implying that Diddy's sexual orientation may not be entirely heterosexual, and that it is not anyone's business to get saint. He then said, when we are going to get the chance to, kick it, like we can just hang out. We received a kick, and he informed me that we needed to kick this. He asks, why don't we go shopping or something? I mean, I was like, after paying for it, this just tell me he takes me and this is when I got away from him. Which is located on a little fruit pile, P. Believe me, look at these tiny strange photos and, you see, there are people out there for no reason, and you see me kissing, and you know what I mean, I'm telling you, look, you're gonna learn a little bit later. Thing I'm saying, dude, do you get what I'm saying? Listen, I'm trying to tell you the truth, but sometimes people don't want to hear it because it hurts them. However, I'm attempting to convey, inquired about taking me shopping, and I look like this while I'm up. The only reason I want to take you is because when you walk around looking at me, I feel like, God damn it. And that's all I want to do. But when a call tells me that you want to take me shopping, what the was wrong with this? In any case, what do you think about this Diddy-Fitty mess? It's absurd that 50 Cent has been doing this for years, and he'll keep calling out. Thank you for your time, and please remember to subscribe to the channel. Please share your opinions regarding 50 Cent's continued emphasis on the struggling mogul in the comments section below. We hope to see you soon.
Oh, we had to take some shit over.
Why not? This easy money, man. And we just letting everybody know for all the real man. This 1,000 and always have and always will be, you dig?
Because it concerns well-known public celebrities like Ashton Kutcher and Diddy, who have both developed strong public personas over the years. This finding is especially startling. Diddy is regarded as one of the most significant hip-hop moguls, and Kutcher in particular is well known for his work against human trafficking. However, Meek's story calls into question the discrepancy between the public personas that celebrities present and their private lives behind the scenes. Recently, 50 Cent started making fun of the finding of an unusually high quantity of personal lubricant bottles at Diddy's house, which escalated the public mockery. Even though this particular detail had nothing to do with the criminal allegations, it gave 50 Cent another opportunity to make fun of his long-standing nemesis. He brought up the event once again in September, portraying Diddy as strange and providing hints of a lifestyle that he claims runs counter to Diddy's public persona. It's intriguing to note that Diddy attempted to dismiss any conflict between the two in 2018, saying they were totally cool. He hilariously recalled an instance when he volunteered to take 50 Cent shopping during a visit on The Breakfast Club, claiming that he was simply being a nice guy and that 50 needed some clothes. Diddy dismissed the notion of a feud when questioned about this claim, saying, "He loves me. You really can't see it?" He rushes to Harlem to shake him off the lyrics because he's afraid the West Side lads would ruin him and dump on him. Say, in 2023, 50 shared a year-old freestyle video on Instagram with rapper Mace. Mace seemed to make a negative implication about Diddy, and 50 made sure everyone noticed by captioning the video, "Who said Mace?" It is hilarious. Yeah, that was hilarious. Did he think it humorous? He probably didn't. I found it funny when I first heard it since, no matter what you do, you get these varied statuses similar to Shadow Tree. As soon as you get into trouble, they say rapper, and you go back to rapper, And when I watched it happen to him, I was like, it didn't seem like a real serious thing, and I made fun of it. You're like writer, producer, mogul. The invitation to this event first seemed to Meek as a typical social gathering, a chance for business friends to network and support one another. But as he observed the events of the evening, he soon came to the conclusion that this was no typical party. The atmosphere changed from lighthearted banter to something more sinister, with prominent individuals such as Diddy and Kutcher allegedly acting contrary to their public identities. Meek was disturbed by what he saw and realized that these activities would violate his beliefs and jeopardize his hard-earned reputation. As Meek Mill stood at that party, a sinking feeling hit him. He realized that turning down the chance to participate in certain activities wasn't going to sit well with some of the powerful folks around him. Reports started to circulate that Diddy, a man known for his fierce ambition and sometimes ruthless approach to business, was not too pleased with Meek's choice. Suddenly, what had started as a lively gathering turned into something tense and awkward. With every passing moment, Meek could feel the weight of judgment hanging in the air, and what began as a seemingly harmless night morphed into a true test of character, putting him squarely in the crosshairs of those who could shape his destiny. Then it hit him. Overhearing whispers about how his rejection had struck a nerve made things even more unsettling. He sensed that the influential guests weren't just curious. It felt like he had become a target for daring to step out of line in Hollywood's unspoken rule book. As he scanned the room, his anxiety deepened, especially when he noticed hints that Diddy and Ashton Kutcher might be plotting their next move against him, turning what should have been a chill evening into a high-stakes showdown. In the cutthroat world of entertainment, not meeting the expectations of the powerful can have serious consequences. Reputations can be made or shattered in a heartbeat. Meek knew that pulling back from these activities could lead to social exile or worse. The fear of being sidelined was all too real for someone like him, who had fought tooth and nail to earn his respect in the industry. Yet, the thought of sacrificing his principles felt even heavier. It was a balancing act. Stay true to himself or risk the wrath of Hollywood's elite. When he caught wind of discussions that hinted at a plot to tarnish his reputation, the stakes escalated dramatically. This realization hit home, exposing the harsh truths of the entertainment scene. Those who don't fit in can easily find themselves out in the cold, or worse, blacklisted. Meek's story is a powerful reminder of the unseen pressures celebrities face to conform. By saying no to those freak-offs, he had unintentionally taken a stand against the existing power structure, and that decision could lead to serious repercussions, both professionally and socially, in an industry ruled by influential players. For Meek, this wasn't just a single night. It represented the darker side of fame, where personal values are constantly tested. He understood that standing firm might put a target on his back, but his choice to abstain was a bold declaration of his integrity. This experience reminded him that even at the peak of success, certain forces could threaten one's career. As the tension built around him, he felt the stakes rising, acutely aware that refusing to play the game could ultimately cost him dearly. By sharing his powerful narrative, Meek Mill opens a window into a world where standing up for one's beliefs can come with steep costs, and where the pressure to conform is immense. His bold decision to uphold his morals, even in the face of serious repercussions, showcases not just his courage, but also his unwavering commitment to authenticity. Yet, this also sheds light on a sobering truth. The power dynamics within the entertainment industry are often skewed, and even the most celebrated artists can feel compelled to compromise their principles to fit in. The conversation around integrity and celebrity culture is gaining serious traction thanks to Meek's eye-opening revelations. His story adds to a growing chorus of first-hand accounts from industry insiders, each peeling back the layers on the hidden demands and sacrifices that come with fame. By reaffirming his authenticity, Meek's choice to speak out inspires other celebrities to introspect about their own decisions and experiences. In doing so, he plays a vital role in a larger dialogue about morality, power, and personal agency, in a world where the allure of fame often blurs the lines between right and wrong. In the glitzy, high-stakes arena of celebrity, many artists find themselves facing challenges that test their resolve and commitment to their values. For Meek Mill, this experience was far more than just a single event. It encapsulated the relentless struggle many in the entertainment sector endure. Even as a well-known figure, he encountered a situation that put his bravery and moral compass to the ultimate test in ways few could foresee. After his fateful encounter with Kutcher and Diddy, Meek took a moment to reflect on the broader implications, understanding that his experience was part of a larger narrative affecting countless artists, especially those from marginalized backgrounds. Many step into the industry with dreams of stardom and a desire to express their creativity. Yet they often find themselves navigating a treacherous path filled with pressure to conform and manipulation. As days went by, Meek began to see that night as a powerful metaphor for the choices many artists must confront. At its best, the entertainment industry celebrates creativity, talent, and individuality. However, it can also be brutal, even exploitative, placing artists in difficult positions where they must choose between their ethics and the seduction of fame. Numerous stories exist in the industry of individuals who sacrifice their values to curry favor or secure their status. His stand became a rallying cry for those feeling the heat to conform to negative norms in a society that often cares more about looks than integrity. And in this social media age, platforms can be double-edged swords. They can spark movements and amplify voices, but they can also keep people quiet out of fear. Meek's choice to share his experience underscores how crucial it is to be transparent and authentic in an industry that often thrives on secrecy. By opening up about his experiences with Kutcher and Diddy, Meek has inspired others to think about their own situations and the importance of standing up against coercion. Sure, the fallout from this could affect his career for a bit, but it's also solidified his image as a principled man. His courage to stand firm in his beliefs makes him a role model for young musicians trying to find their way in a world where silence often seems safer. He's chosen to use his platform to promote honesty and integrity, which is pretty commendable. In the end, Meek Mill's story is all about resilience and determination. It sheds light on the challenges of celebrity life and the tough choices we all have to make under pressure while staying true to our values. By sticking to his principles, Meek has ignited important conversations about the need for change in the entertainment industry, where the lines between right and wrong can get pretty blurry. As he continues on his journey, Meek's story is a powerful reminder of how crucial it is to be true to oneself. His bravery in facing down intimidation, even from big names, really resonates with anyone who's ever felt that pressure to fit in. Meek Mill truly exemplifies the strength that comes from being authentic and pushing through adversity.